So we'll go back to this, and I copy and pasted some of the stuff that we talked before. This is about the 19th happy prime. And I said here that I just want to review this for you, okay? In number theory, a happy prime is a number which eventually reaches 1, or unity, when consecutively replaced by the sum of the squares of each digit. For example, 19 is a happy prime because 1 square plus 9 square is 1, 1 to the power of 2. No matter how many times you multiply 1 by itself, you're going to get 1. Okay. And 9 squared is 81, so 81 plus 1 is 82. Then 8 squared plus 2 squared becomes 68. 8 times 8 is 64, plus 4 is 68. Then 6 squared plus 8 squared is 100. And then 100 eventually becomes 1 squared plus 0 squared plus 0 squared, which is equal to 1. So 19 is a happy prime. So if we just do this for every number, every prime number, when we get to the 19th one, we notice it's 379. And it's interesting because 3 plus 7 plus 9 is also 19. Okay? So this is... So 379, the lonely Gaussian prime happens to be 9127. So generator of 9127 happens to be the 19th happy prime. This is just one of the generators, but it keeps generating 9127. Okay? So this is the whole thing up to the second bullet here is all mathematics. I haven't done anything. I haven't counted anything. I haven't done anything. Why should it go ahead and generate 9127? But it does. Okay? Then the number of digits in the 19th Mersenne prime is 1281. That's again pure mathematics. Okay? And 1281 is 3 times 7 times 61. And the indices of these prime factors are 2, 4, and 18. 24/18th Gaussian prime happens to be 46511. 46511 happens to the 790th happy prime. But 790 is the number of verses containing the word God in 9127. You can check that for yourself. Okay, from our translation, you can go ahead and check it for yourself. Then, 790 in base 19 is equal to 2698 in base 10, the number of word God in the entire Quran. Not, by the way, not including the 112 word Allah, which is in those Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, which are unnumbered. Otherwise, it's going to be 2810, and we got that one last time. Remember? That was generated also. So, 379's lonely prime happens to be 4513. 4513 quad prime is 25281. But guess what 2810 was the last time we talked about it? 2810 is the total frequency of the word God, including the ones in the 112 unnumbered Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Okay? But look at what 2810 actually factors out into. 2 times 5, 281. And I underline that so you can see the relation. You see the relation between 379, which is the 19th happy prime, okay, and how it generates actually 2810. And through this auxiliary number, which is 4513. Because 4513 is 25281. 25281. And I underlined it so you can guide your eyes to those numbers. Okay. And this is absolutely amazing. And again, I talked about this being grateful. Okay. And so this should be another source. So this source never ends. So every week we see this as sort of a spiritual type of reassurance or reassurance. Okay? that yes, you are doing okay. That these are the signs that I'm showing you every week. Okay? When I say these are the signs I'm showing you every week, I is for God, not for me. Okay? So these are the signs that God is showing us every week. So again, we have to be extra careful to recognize God's bounty that is bestowed upon us, God's generosity that is bestowed upon us. Okay? And we have to be mindful of that fact, that God is not the one who is actually decreasing the provision for the people. It is enough. There is enough for everybody. Some people think there is not enough. There is enough for everybody. Okay. So the question is now, what is the disparity then? And that is the human's fault. Those are the people who take it and redistribute it. Okay? God allows these people to have this as a test for them. Some may pass the test and some may fail, like everybody else. So again, this is the era of information. Information is available. We didn't know is not an excuse. Okay. All you have to do, go to Google and say GDP of the world. And it tells you what the GDP of the world is. And then it tells you what income per capita is. And it tells you that there is enough money, as I said, for every man, woman, and child, 17,500. Okay? So if you have a family of 4, that means you have $70,000 income. And that's a lot of money for everything that they need. But again, as I said, because of the greed and all kinds of stuff, some people have more, a lot more, a lot more. Okay? Some do not fail the test, some fail the test. And so the idea is that, again, we have to be grateful to the source of all of these things that He has provided for us. So that's why He says, look, everything has its provision. That's what He says. And we do. Okay. That provision is there. For feeding, as I said, takes 2.5% of your income. That's all. Okay. Even at this time that they keep complaining about grocery being expensive and this and that, the others, look at eggs. The price of eggs has not really increased much in 50 years. And egg is a complete food. It has all kinds of nutritional value that you need. It really has not increased that much. Okay? So putting all together, again, it goes back to the fact that, are we grateful enough to God for how He has given us? That's the question that begs the answer. And have we done that or not? Okay? So we should all think about it. And in the meantime, thank God for that. Okay? So I'm going to stop here and we'll finish our Jama. Allahu Kabir.